Hello viewers, I'm Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with the topic Objectives of Land Reforms in India. Objectives of land reforms in India is found in +3 5th semester DSE-2 paper, and the name of the paper is Development Process and Social Movements in Contemporary India. But before I discuss objectives of land reforms in India, I want to inform my viewers that the name of my channel is Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. If you will search this channel in Google or YouTube, you will find more than 700 videos. Any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic. You will get both the Odia and English video. Let us start. Objectives of land reforms in India. In India, land reforms have been made, but what are the objectives behind land reforms? Land reforms include redistribution of land from rich to the poor, regulation of ownership, leasing, sales and inheritance of land. Due to unequal distribution of land and coupled with large mass of rural population below the poverty line, there are compelling economic and political arguments for land reforms in India. Behind land reforms in India, following are the objectives. In India, land reforms have been made from time to time. Land reforms have been made because in India there is unequal distribution of land. Some people have more agricultural land while some people do not have agricultural land, and some people have a little agricultural land. So there is unequal distribution of land, and in addition to that, as there is unequal distribution of land in India, there is rural poverty. So, keeping this in account, that there is unequal distribution of land, rural poverty, so arguments have been made for land reforms in India. So, land reforms mean redistribution of land from rich to the poor, because rich people have more land, poor people do not have land. So, land reforms include redistribution of land from rich to poor to give land to landless from the persons who have more land. Then matter relating to leasing of land, sales of land, inheritance of land. And behind the land reforms in India, there are many objectives. We will discuss as many as 11 objectives behind land reforms in India. Number 1, objectives of land reforms in India. A vital object of land reforms in India is to reduce inequalities in ownership of land. The first objective of land reforms in India is to reduce inequalities in ownership of land. Some people have more land while some people do not have land. So there is inequality in ownership of land. So the first objective of land reforms in India is to reduce inequalities in the ownership of land. Number 2. Another objective of land reforms in India is to ensure land ceiling, means limitation of amount of land that a single person or a family can own, and take away surplus land to be distributed among landless, small and marginal farmers. Another objective of land reforms in India is to take steps by which every people will have land. So to give every person a piece of land, land reforms in India opts for land ceiling. Land ceiling means limitation of land for a single person or for a single family. It means a person or a family will be given minimum amount of land. So, another objective of land reforms in India is to give land to every person as far as practicable. To achieve the object, to give land to all, land ceiling was made. Land ceiling means limitation of amount of land that a single person or a family can own. Means there will be limitation of land. How much land a person or a family will have. And if a person or a family will have more land, the surplus land will be taken from him and it will be distributed among landless, small and marginal farmers. Number 3. Landless, small and marginal farmers will be given land with ceiling limit. These lands will be legitimatized and made legal in their name. Another objective of land reforms in India is to bring surplus land from those persons who have more land and redistribute it among the landless, marginal and small farmers, and the surplus land which will be taken from the landlords and it will be given to the landless, marginal and small farmers. And not only these landless, small and marginal farmers will be given land by ceiling system, but land must be legitimatized in their name. It must be made legal in their name. Number 4. Another objective of land reforms is to register names of all farmers with the village panchayats. Another objective of land reforms in India is to register name of farmers in the village panchayats, so that it can be known that under a village panchayat how many farmers are there. So by this the status of farmer will be increased and farmers can be known easily. 5th, another objective of land reform is to remove rural poverty. Another objective of land reform is to remove rural poverty, because whenever surplus land will be taken from those persons who have more land and it will be given to landless, small and marginal farmers, so rural poverty can be reduced or removed. 6. Another objective of land reform in India is to increase productivity of agriculture. Another objective of land reform in India is to increase productivity. By bringing land reforms, the productivity must be increased. If by bringing land reform, productivity will not be increased, there will be no meaning of land reforms. 7. Another objective of land reform in India is to see that everyone can have a right on a piece of land. Another objective of land reforms in India is to see everyone must have a piece of land. Everyone must have a right for a piece of land. Everyone must have a piece of land. It is the objective behind land reforms in India. Then 8. Another objective of land reforms in India is the empowerment of women in the traditionally male-driven society. Another objective of land reforms in India is to empower women in the traditionally male-driven society. Another objective of land reform in India is that by bringing land reforms, there must be empowerment of women in the traditionally male-driven society. 9. Another objective of land reforms in India is protection of tribal by not allowing outsiders to take their land. Another objective of land reform in India is the protection of tribals, by which their lands cannot be taken by outsiders. So it is the objective of land reforms in India that agricultural lands of the tribal people or poor people should not be taken by anybody. 10. Another objective of land reform in India is to lessen social inequality. Another objective of land reform in India is to lessen social inequality by distributing land to all people. The social inequalities will be reduced. Finally, another objective of land reform in India is to see how tenants will obtain for them some land by selling system. Another objective of land reforms in India is to give land to all farmers from poorer to the poorest. So, another objective of land reform in India is to see that farmers, those who are very poor, they must have at least a piece of land. So, in this video, we discussed objectives behind land reforms in India. I request my viewers to subscribe my channel so that new videos will come to you, and aware of your friends about this channel so some students will be benefited. To give help to anybody, it is a symptom of a human being. Thank you. Have a good day.